Have you been reselling for months, maybe years? And does it feel like a ton of work, but with minimal results? Well, it's actually not your fault, and you're not alone. There are many other resellers who feel this way. See, we've all been sold on this dream that reselling, flipping, thrifting, retail arbitrage can make you into some sort of successful entrepreneur. However, the business model of reselling has way too many flaws, and it's really hard to build momentum going down this path. But there is a better way, and it won't leave you feeling stuck dealing with a mountain of unsold inventory. And the best way to describe it is factory direct sourcing or traditional e-commerce. How's it going, everyone? My name is Mason T, and I am an international importer slash e-commerce professional. And I have been doing eBay for over 20 years. So let's first get into why reselling doesn't work. See, in reselling, you are bogged down with endless tasks: shopping, cleaning, repairing, photographing, listing, and shipping every single item that you pick up just to sell it once. Even when items are sold, there's a lack of consistency in this type of sales. See, how can you continue to replicate the success of making a sale if you don't have a constant supply? This is why the business is difficult to grow. As you're going through so many SKUs, the chance of accumulating a death pile is virtually inevitable. So one of the biggest drawbacks is that because you're dealing with so many items every single day, you don't have the proper amount of time to refine your listings. So you end up taking photos quickly, creating a generic title, and writing brief descriptions. I believe the gold standard of advice right now is that you need to push out one listing per minute. Well, how is that not supposed to result in a lower quality listing? So let's contrast this with a more scalable business model. See, with factory direct sourcing, you're getting factory direct prices. This allows you to keep competitive prices while staying profitable. Now, my favorite part of this strategy is that there's far less risk involved. You see, if your item doesn't perform well, you could always price it next to cost to recuperate your money back. So if an item does well, it's a keeper. And if the item doesn't do well, then we recoup our money and move on. So I'm sure that many of you recognize that making this change is the right thing to do. The question is how to begin. Well, it's very simple. You have to start saving towards the goal. Every single dollar that you set aside for your business will be making progress towards your business. In the meantime, while you're saving, this is the time for you to put in as much research as possible towards the product that you want to do. Don't worry about what the hottest category is. Every single category has the potential to be lucrative. That's why it exists. Stick to what you know. Stick to what you actually have expertise in. And if you don't have expertise, then develop some expertise. And remember, the definition of an expert is simply someone who has profound knowledge on any given topic. So you don't need to have a master's or a PhD for the item that you want to do. All you have to do is to deep dive this topic and spend a lot of time thinking about it before committing to it. So there are three key things that you need to do to start. First, you need to stay away from thrifting, because every single time you do this, it is holding you back from creating a sustainable business. Number two is to save your money, because you want to recuperate all the money that you can from savings and getting rid of your unsold inventory and put that towards your new business. Gradually phase out reselling as you work towards establishing a direct sourcing pipeline. It's time to start thinking like a business owner. If you're tired of the burnout, then direct factory sourcing is the only clear path to a sustainable, scalable business with substantial growth. So I urge you to take those first steps today towards a much brighter future. Subscribe to this channel, and I will guide you every step of the way.